Hey everyone, it's Melissa. Today it is Memorial Day. I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk a bit about my hair, and I wanted to talk about something that was brought to my attention or that I got emails about with my last video and using my camera, my lighting and ring light, things like that. In my last video, I filmed it in my bathroom because I did my hair and my skincare, and so far I've gotten 2 emails addressing this. I haven't finished reading my emails, so I don't know if I'll get more or not. Of people saying that they were disappointed. They realized when they saw that video that with my new camera and stuff I had been deceiving them because I had set it up where it washed out my imperfections. They realized that I had bad skin and that the camera and the lighting that I was using and the ring light was making everything look bright and more perfect than what it really was. So I took it to heart, and so what I'm done is I'm not using that camera anymore. I'm going back to the camera that I've used for the little Sony camera that I've used for years. I moved my lighting back. I opened all the windows. I still do have the ring light, but I just use it to bring light in. I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 6 lights shining on me, not counting the ring light. And it gets hot. But I want to make sure that you can see me without making it too bright where it looks like I'm, erasing my wrinkles and stuff, because I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to bring light. But here it is without the ring light. Now the ring light is about broken. So, I don't know. This is as much light, like I said, as I can get in without a ring light. I don't know if it's enough or not. But if it feels like to you that I'm deceiving you because I use a ring light, then I will do without it. But this is as bright as it's going to be able to get. Let me turn this back on. This way you'll get to see the exact color of my skin. I'm not trying to wash myself out. This is what I look like, and so that's what it is. It is what it is. So another thing I wanted to talk about, on the video I did where I was talking about the things I do that were influenced by YouTubers, I mentioned that I did what I called the Sleeping Beauty method that I first saw from Lisa D1. So what I did is I washed my hair last night and dried it. And then I used a 2-inch curling iron and did it on a curling iron, then would put a Velcro roller at each one, and then I sat there and watched TV until it had all cooled down. Then I took it down and sprayed it, real well, so it was stiff and kind of placed, kind of beauty pageant look when I went to bed. And I slept like this, I slept like that with the pillow on my neck because I sleep on my back, like this. So then when you get up the next morning like this, it still has the hold in it and the big body from the night before from curling on the curling iron, but the stiffness is gone from the hairspray. The hairspray just leaves behind because I've got real fine hair, so it leaves behind like a little bit of a coarseness where it's easier to handle with my hair. And so what I'll do is then I can just I'll take a big comb and kind of, comb it out a little bit, comb out the ends, or I'll take a pick and, pick out the ends or pick out places that I need it. It's kind of piecey. And I do this especially, most of the time I will just like get up and wash my hair on hot rollers or put it in a messy bun, or the night before I will scrunch it up, especially in the summertime. I'll scrunch it up and let it and pin it up in like a big scrunch. And then when I take it down, my hair's real curly. But if I'm going someplace early in the morning and I have to look presentable, and I won't have time to do my hair, I know I won't have time to do my hair, and I don't want to particularly do it up in a bun, I want to wear it down, then I will do this method. And it leaves behind, like I said, it leaves behind the body without the stiffness. And so then what I'll do is I'll take my wide tooth comb, and then I'll go in the crown like here and spray a little bit and just kind of hold it like that. For some reason I always kind of wiggle it a little bit, and then it just it gives it some body up there. Then I'll kind of take the side of the comb and just kind of do my bangs like that, and then just kind of give it 2 quick sprays because I don't want to make it stiff again, and just and that's all. So it's a good way when you're in a hurry in the morning to plan out ahead of time. I try to do as much as I can the night before because I'm not a good morning person. I have to wake up, I have to sit there for a while, I have to stare at things and just, eat something and just kind of slowly wake up. It's not a good, I think you're the morning person or you're a night person. I'm a night person. Mornings are almost painful for me getting up. I have a really hard time. So the thought of hurry up and rushing around and doing my hair is just, kind of makes you sick at your stomach. So I just do as much as I can the night before. Okay, so like I said, it is Memorial Day today. Yesterday we did barbecue. So let me talk about Memorial Day. Memorial Day is a day to, remember and have a memory of those that have died, that served in the military and that have died or died during active service. I always think of my father-in-law, and I think about him on Veterans Day too. But he has passed away. I have the flag that was on his coffin for his military funeral. I have it, framed, and we have it downstairs. Doug will go later on to the cemetery by himself. He likes to do this by himself. So he will go spend time talking to his spirit. Yesterday was Sunday, and so we had our family time. And so Doug used to have a barbecue restaurant here in town. I've mentioned it. So he smoked and made some barbecue. Now, here in the South, barbecue is a different particle of speech than it is the rest of the country. In the South, barbecue is, especially the Southeast, barbecue is a noun. It is the food. It is the finished product after you smoke your food and you crumble it up or tear it up and you put it on a sandwich. That is barbecue. And other parts of the country, I remember somebody saying, we're gonna barbecue hamburgers. I'm like, how are they going to make barbecue out of hamburgers? Because you're going to make out the hamburgers and then you're going to smoke it for 24 hours because you smoke, when you make barbecue, you smoke it very slowly. So if they're going to smoke a hamburger for 24 hours and then they're going to crumble it, they're going to try to shred it up and put it on a bun. Now, I just don't understand how that's going to work or how they're going to do that with steak. You can do it with chicken, but you can't do it, it's going to be hard with the other. And then I realized they were using it as the actual act of grilling out. We call it grilling out or cooking out. That's a little bit, the connotation of the same word is a little bit different in different parts of the country for the word barbecue. But here in the South, we call it is a noun, it is the finished product, it is a food, barbecue is. It is not a verb, it's not something you go out in the backyard and do. So anyway, like a barbecue, this is barbecue 101. And then in the Southeast, in Texas, they do a lot of beef brisket and really enjoy that. Here in the Southeast, we tend to do barbecue pork. But in different parts of the country, you have your barbecue. You have Western Kentucky barbecue, you have Memphis barbecue, and you have like the Carolinas barbecue, and you have Georgia, Alabama. Each section sort of have our own barbecue. We have our own sauce. We like here in Tennessee, we tend to like a tomato sauce. In other parts, they like a mustard sauce more, and then a vinegar sauce in other parts. The slaw that you can put on your barbecue, we make it different ways. You can do it like a mayonnaise slaw, you can do like a mustard slaw, you can do a vinegar slaw, or you can do a combination vinegar and mustard, which is the kind I made yesterday. It was Doug's recipe from his barbecue restaurant. So, we got different things going on in the South. So when you say barbecue, when you go to the South and go to a restaurant and order barbecue, according to which part of the country, which part of the South you're in, you may get a different product than if you go someplace else. My favorite, I have to say, is Western Kentucky barbecue because my grandmother used to do it. They take the barbecue and they put it on bread instead of a bun, and then they put butter on the outside, and then they toast it like you would like a toasted cheese on each side. And she had this griddle, and she would bring it down and smash it real flat, and then you would put your barbecue sauce on it. And it was a tomato vinegar type sauce, really good. So that's the kind I'm partial to. Doug likes Tennessee barbecue, especially like Memphis type. Yeah, that's his favorite. So anyway, that is all haul on my Monday. I will try to make the other days. I'm going to vlog all week. I'll probably try to cut some of this out. Try not to make it so long. But I want to show you a little bit more of our town and a little bit of the office where Doug works, and just kind of take you around a little bit. I'm going to have, my little grandson fell and burst open his little, we had to go to the emergency room over the weekend. He burst open his head, and so that was, that was really sad. And my granddaughters and I had taped the royal wedding, and they spent the night with us Friday night. And so we made fascinators and we watched the royal wedding. My friend Karen had suggested that, so we did that, and that was so much fun. So we've had a good weekend, but I will vlog some things and hope you like it. I'll try not to make it too long, but I am a big talker, that's for sure. So I'll talk to you later, or talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. So this morning I am up close and personal with hot rollers in my hair and just part of my makeup on. I thought I would just do my eye makeup right quick while getting ready today. I didn't do any vlogging yesterday. My daughter had to go to the doctor. I had the kids most of the day. I don't show my grandkids, so there was just nothing going on that was vlog worthy. So I'm going to be using today, and I'm just going to run through it right quick, and so that this vlog won't be too long, because I have a feeling it's going to be long enough as it is. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade in Light, and I'm going to use the warm section of it. These 1, 2, 3, 4 colors over here. Here is the finished makeup look. With my hair down, and I will show you my outfit that I'm having today, because I love these shoes that I bought. They're from Naturalizers. I got them from Amazon, and oh my goodness, they are so comfortable. They've got cushion inside. They are just wildly comfortable. This is kind of a blush color that I got. And so I'll show those to you, what it looks like with my outfit. My skirt is from Amazon too, and I think it was under $20. And I always get, I'll show you when I stand up. It is a slim skirt that I got from Amazon, and it's, it's kind of straight. It's stretchy material. I think it was under $20. I heard about this. I've got all different colors in it. I heard about it from, I believe, Carol from the old Carol show. And just lots of different colors. I wear a size large, so you can kind of see, how the sizing would run. And the top I got a while ago from Ann Taylor. I doubt that I could find a link for it, but I'll look. And my earrings are just from a friend, so nothing exciting there. So this is my outfit for today, and I will show you some things around town. It's kind of rainy, I won't show too much, but I'll show a few things. So today is Friday. Yesterday I just worked from home. There wasn't anything to vlog, so I just skipped it. And I'm just really afraid that this is going to be so long anyway. Today I'm dressed a little more modestly because I'm going out to the Mennonites, and they have a sign there saying to please not wear low-cut things, or have your stomach showing or anything like that. So I always try to make sure that I'm a little more modestly dressed to respect their beliefs. Our Mennonite community is a very conservative one, more along the lines of the Amish. They wear bonnets, and the men all have beards when they marry, and their hair cut a certain way. They have very somber clothes that cover them all the way, the women to the floor. Even the little girls wear bonnets. They only use horse and buggy. They use no electricity. So it's always interesting for me to go out there. I'm going out there to get some fresh vegetables. I'm doing a double birthday party on Sunday for our family dinner. I'm going to go get some decorations, and let's see, I'm going to go to the office. So I'll show a little bit of our downtown. There's a picture I want to show, there's a picture I want to show a before and after of our downtown, because I have some pictures of our downtown. And I will do all that on my cell phone because I don't want to move this camera. Okay, try not to get shadows. This picture hangs in my bedroom. It's of our downtown. And this store right there is downtown on the corner. I'll show you what it is now, unfortunately. But back in the 1800s, the man who built this house and lived here, this was his store. It was like a dry goods store. So there it is before. And here is the after of the building. So it burned down, I think about a year or two ago. So kind of made me sad. So here's my office. I went and got some Starbucks and some salad. Just your typical secretary's desk and office. I need to work on our bank statements. They're stacked up there. Okay, I'm in my driveway getting ready to leave to go get my fruits and vegetables from the Mennonites. I hope they have a good selection. On Fridays it tends to get picked over. On Saturdays really picked over because of course they don't work on Sundays. So, I don't, if I can film a little bit of the scenery out there or anything like that, I will, but I don't like to pull out my camera or anything like that to film them because I don't want to offend them since they don't use devices like that. Then I'll check back later.
And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for your hunger. And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for you. And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for your sorrow to land on me. And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for the future. And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for us. And I've been wishing, wishing, wishing for your laughter to land on me. Lay your trust, your burden. Lay your hope on me. Yeah. Take this love that I got. If you want it. And I've been waiting, waiting, waiting for a reason. And when you came into my life, you were the one. And I'll be holding, holding, holding on forever, or as long as you want me to. Lay your trust, your burden. Lay your hope on me. Yeah. Take this love that I got. Yeah. If you want it.
But I've enjoyed spending this week with you and just kind of sharing some things with you. I hope you liked it. I don't do it very often, but occasionally I like to just to kind of branch out a little bit. I was trying to think if there was anything else before I go. I guess not. I'm going to get out of here. And it's Friday, so I get my weekly Starbucks. So that's always very exciting to get that. So I'll talk to you all later, and thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.